We have also seen the extraordinary love that binds us together as Americans. And it does indeed. I want to thank our great first responders. They've never let us down. This was a tough one, but they never let us down. And the emergency personnel who leapt into action with such great heroism, including the incredible firefighter and his nephew who lost their lives trying to save their neighbors. A lot of heroes really developed with this. They'll be talked about for a long time to come. They will not be forgotten. Thanks also to the many wonderful charities and service organizations that have become so familiar to so many. The burden of the response has been incredible. In the wake of this horrible storm, many Americans in this region felt helpless and abandoned and left behind by their government. And yet in North Carolina's hour of desperation, the American people answered the call much more so than your federal government, unfortunately. Citizens poured into western North Carolina from all over the country, bringing food, water, fuel, medical aid, even helicopters, and their own rescue standards started, and they started at a very high level, credible, what they've done. Having no experience, they learned very quickly, but they've helped so much. Nothing is more inspiring than with the most selfless acts of generosity and love. One of the patrons who stepped forward to help was Adam Smith, a former Green Beret. Adam transformed the parking lot of a Harley-Davidson dealership into a makeshift airbase to help distribute supplies, did an incredible job. Adam, what an amazing act of citizenship and service. And I think Adam might be here. Where's Adam? Adam, come on up here. Say a few words, Adam. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Great job. I've seen him on television quite a bit. What a job you've done. Thank you.
Can I give you something before I speak?
Thank you.
This little token from the
That's
guys.
beautiful. Thank you very much.
That's been with us since the third day. That's for you. And this is the moniker they've given us.
Thank you very much. I'm going to
Thank
save
you, Mr.
that.
President. I appreciate
Thank you. Please.
I just want to say thank you for coming. Thank you for everybody here. The biggest fear that Western North Carolina is sitting on right now, at least from the communities we've talked to, is being forgotten. And to have you here and have an opportunity to have this conversation at a national level will keep Western North Carolina on the map and not leave the communities holding the bag on the back end of this. So we're very grateful that you've shown up, and we're very grateful that you've taken the time. We're also appreciative in the timeline that you did it. You gave us space to operate and function and gave us space to provide relief where it needed to go. And we're very grateful for that, Mr. President.
Thanks, Sam.
Thank you very much, sir.
Great job. Thank you very much. We're also joined by Brian Burpo, owner of Diamondback 4x4, where we are today. And Brian, you have a very interesting story to tell. Do you mind telling it?
No, not at all. Thank you. So I got a phone call from my general manager, and he said, well, the building's underwater. And I couldn't believe it because the river is so far away from us, and I thought he was just playing a joke or whatever else. But we finally made our way to the building, and I couldn't believe what I saw when I got off the Swannanoa exit. We lost bridges, we've lost businesses, we lost homes, we've lost people. The devastation here is just not anything I would have ever imagined. So I thank all of the first responders, all of the nonprofit organizations that have come to our aid to help with the machinery and the people, the hands, the boots on deck. It's amazing. I am overwhelmed by generosity. And even with everything that's going on in our country today, for the past 3 weeks, that was put to the side. And everybody joined together and lent a hand. Some people couldn't be here, so they sent their contributions with somebody else, and they indirectly helped. That we need those people still. We need that support. We're good on water, though. We got plenty of water, so we're good on water. But we have pallets of water laying around if anybody needs water. But we are very humbled and honored that that you guys keep us in your minds and in your prayers. We're going to need that for quite some time. So, as there are still families that are displaced from each other, pray for peace for those folks, some peace of mind. Mr. President, I can't thank you enough for coming out. I've had in the back of my mind, I even made a comment to somebody. Trump would just show up. Trump would just show up. We need it. We need that shot of hope in the arm. We need that, we need to know we're going to be okay and not forgotten.
You won't be.